Okay, now let's see here. Back. Okay, hold on. Okay, one moment. I'm going to look for my phone. And okay, guys. Got my phone. Ah, great. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, testing, let's see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Got my phone ready. About to start doing some research. Okay, hold up. Hold on. Getting things ready. I'm going to get some. Okay. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Alright, let's just get this. Okay. I'm just going to make sure. Apparently not. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so. Anyway. Okay, I got my phone ready. Okay. From what I hear, okay, I need to make sure that I can watch my. I'm going to make sure that I'm online. If I don't hear myself, I should, but I need to make sure. I just need to make sure. Talk about professionalism. Wouldn't it be funny if it was mute? Imagine if it wasn't mute. Yeah. Anyway, while I'm getting ready, if only I could get some verification that I am being heard, because I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just going to go. Okay, let's see. Home. Okay, I'm watching myself. And I just heard myself. So we're in the clear. Now if I... Okay. Yeah, I should turn off the fan. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now then, phone check, game check. Now let's get started. So first things first, I'm just going to make sure that I have Google up before I start. Actually, I should probably use DuckDuckGo. I'm going to go on DuckDuckGo. So what I'm going to do now, since I know I can hear myself, I'm going to play this game, and I'm going to see where we're at, right? I believe it's my dad bought this game, right? And we haven't tried it until today. As of right now, on this day, and I don't know when he bought it, but all I know is we're going to play this today. And from what I hear, I'm just going to play it. So from what I know, I believe this is okay. It's World War II, obviously, if I'm not mistaken. And from the trailer I saw, it was in the Pacific Theater. I can tell from right now from the pause screen, and I'm going to have to restart the mission because I have no idea what was going on while I was trying to set this up. Yeah, so I'm on DuckDuckGo right now. I'm about to start. And, well, here we go. Yes, please restart. Time to bring my PTSD face on. Oh, was it World War II or was it World War One? And I'll find out. If it's not World War II, I should probably change the title. Whatever.
You will now hear a statement by the Prime Minister. I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note. I have to tell you now. This country is at war with Germany.
My father asked me if I was truly ready to go to war. He
Oh, so it's actually in Britain.
Kills without thinking of his enemy as a human being.
I thought it was, maybe it's Normandy.
Him as a fellow man.
Yeah, it could have been Normandy.
No longer
Or it's France. Probably
but I
France.
was a good soldier. God help me.
Gut mit uns. God's with us.
Within each of us lie the seeds of an undefined greatness. We are the fathers of our own future. That future.
Okay, black people were in World War II, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least in France, I'm not sure. But one thing's for certain, there should have been a black regiment. And I forgot what it's called. I'm going to look that up. The war would thoroughly explore man's potential, finest moments, darkest hours. I should really say that. Summons of courage, depths of hatred, hope, endurance, atrocity, death. Norway, 1940. Aurora Lights. Night raid over. Nordvik Dock. Wait. Nordvik. At some point I'm going to pause, and when I pause I'm going to look up something. Okay, real quick. Now, to anyone who thinks that there was no black people in World War II, well, I don't know who you are, but they were, and they were in World War One. But they were in. Okay. Anyway, so to start off, this is definitely World War II. This is 1940. So, to anyone who is not watching, to anyone who isn't watching this on stream, thank you for watching, and I'm just going to look up Black Regiment World War II. I believe it was like something. Was it Black Watch? Notable black units in World War II. Fifthplatoon.org. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so some of the most notable African American Army units which served in World War II were 92 2nd Infantry Division, 366th Infantry Regiment, 93rd Infantry Division, yeah. Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. Wow, that is a lot. From what I can tell, yeah, from what I can tell, yeah. Okay, so notable black units in World War II. www.fifthplatoon.org. Notable. So, anyways, let's just play the game. Okay, hold up. Controls. Sensitivity all the way up. All the way to the max. Okay, there we go. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Fire! Fire! Fire at them all! Ah, sweet Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was... okay. This is going to take some time to use too, as I put the sensitivity way too damn high. The sensitivity is... Reloading! Okay, I should be quiet. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is interesting. What was that? Okay. Come at me! Come at me, you bastards! What the? Okay, I switched my stand for a MP40. Cool guys don't look at explosions. They blow things up and then walk.
Using weapons we had never dreamed of. But death
Libya.
is death, no matter where you are. And suffering is the same in every language.
True.
Bringen Sie uns dahin, Kerz. Köpfe runter. Feindlicher Panzer. 12 Uhr. Bleibt in Formation. Feuer erwidern, Schreuder.
Oh, we're playing as the Germans. Interesting. And I am sucking so much right now.
Kerz, fahren Sie uns rein.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, let's see. Okay, what was going on in Libya anyway? So let's see here. World War II, Libya. Okay, so let's see here. Italia. Okay, so Italia. Italy gained influence in North Africa from the Ottoman Empire after the Italo-Turkish War of 1911 to 19... Oh wait, that's not... In 1934, Italy consolidated its three North African colonies, Tripolitania, Cyrenaica, and Fezzan, into a single entity of Italian Libya. Civil liberties and the right to own property were granted to Libyan colonials at the same time. Through the invasion of Egypt, Italian borders in North Africa expanded to the east. In early 1941, I believe that's right now, that's what we're playing. As British troops began pushing Italian troops back across the Egyptian-Libyan border, Germany dispatched Erwin Rommel and a force later known as the German Africa Corps to the region, pushing the Allies east and allowing Italian Libya's borders to expand to cover most of the western desert. On 17 November 1942, Italian Libya expanded into the French protectorate of Tunisia. In February 1943, Axis forces abandoned Libya and consolidated into Tunisia for the final defense of Axis holdings in North Africa, which ended in May of the same year. Ending the Desert War. Tunisia was given to the Free French. The Western Desert had already been recaptured by British forces, and Libya was placed under British, former Tripolitania and Cyrenaica, and French, former Fezzan control. After the war, Italy attempted to regain colonial influence in North Africa without success. In 1947, Italy signed the agreement to relinquish all claims to territory in North Africa. On 31st November 1949, the United Nations passed a resolution for Libya's full independence on 24th December 1951. The United Kingdom of Libya was declared. Italians living in Libya gradually moved back to Italy in the 1950s and 1960s. Okay, I was under the impression that there was something wrong with Battlefield. So far I'm just going to give I'm just giving the what was it? The historical context of each region in World War II. So yeah, WW2DB.com, country Libya. Let's see here. What was it? It's like I forgot what was. I forgot what was the earlier scene. In I almost died in. But anyway, I'm gonna. Okay. But by the way, what kind of tank is that? What tank is that? Okay, World War II tanks. Tanks, German. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see here. Dynamic images. Why can't you? It's like, okay, I can't exactly tell what model or what that tank is. It could be a Tiger or a Panzer. German tanks in World War II. Wikipedia. Okay, so so let's see. There's the German Tiger II tanks, German tank production line. It might have been a Tiger. It could be a Tiger. I don't know. Well, I can't really tell from looking at it. But what I do know is that it could be a tank. All I know is that it should be a Tiger. Okay, so let's see here. The indigenous German tank forces were a success due to tactical innovation more than tank quality. Using so-called blitzkrieg, lightning for tactics, Gudrun Paul Ludwig Ewald von Kleist and other field commanders such as Erwin Rommel broke the hiatus of the Phoney War in a manner almost outside the comprehension of the Allied. and indeed the German High Command. Okay, let's see here. What is it? The addition of German tanks for success due to technical innovation more than tank quality. The German Panzer. Okay, wait. The German Panzer forces at the start of World War II were not especially impressive. Only 4% of the defense budget was spent on armored fighting vehicle production. Guderian had planned for two main tanks, the Panzer III and the Panzer IV, with production starting in 1937 and 1936 respectively. The design work for the Panzer IV had begun in 1935 and trials of prototypes were undertaken in 1937. Okay. Just for the okay, so the Oz was quickly supplied by the Oz, which was the main tank of the Africa Corps in 1940-1941. Wait, citation, clarification needed. Dang it, Wikipedia. I know it's great and all that you need like citations and clarifications, but come on, people, when you're making these kinds of articles, you're going to now need some clarification or some citation, because this is why you don't use Wikipedia when you're in college. Don't use Wikipedia in college. Okay, but anyway, okay, so the also. What is that, Wikipedia? What the heck is that? After fighting in Libya in late 1940, the AUSF.H. Okay, hold on. No. Okay, hold on. What was it? AUSF.H. Okay, so the Panzer IV. I think it's the Panzer IV. That might be a Panzer IV or a Panzer III. I don't know. Okay, what is the AUSF for? Anyway, never mind. Let's just continue the game. But yeah, we are fighting as the apparently we're playing as the Africa Corps. Okay, who's sending me? Ooh, I think I died. I may have died.
Technology moved faster than you could think how to use it.
Never mind.
Theirs.
Okay, Tunisia.
This war would prove that from ocean bed to mountaintop, the greatest killing machine is man.
Okay, Rich. Hold on. Okay, hold on. It's like. Okay, so I thought. Okay, so for the record, which African regiment was in Tunisia? Tunisia, 1942. Tunisian campaign. History.army.mil. World War II was the largest and most violent armed conflict in the history of mankind. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, Tunisia, 17th November 1942 to May 13th, 1943. Victory at Casablanca, Oran, and Algiers gave the United States Army and its British allies solid toeholds in the Western Mediterranean theater of operations, but it offered no guarantee of easy access to Italy, or Southern Europe, or even to the eastern end of the Mediterranean, where the British desperately needed assistance to secure Egypt and strategic resources in the Near East. The sudden entrance of American forces during the 8th to 11th November 1942 created an awkward deployment in which two pairs of opposing armies fought in North Africa. One in Tunisia, which we're playing right now, and the other in Libya, which was what we just went through, and I thought I died, but apparently we were supposed to be destroyed, I think. Anyways, this is a blind reaction, by the way. Neither Axis nor Allies found any satisfaction in the situation. Much fighting remained before either adversary could consider North Africa secure. So basically, there were two opposing armies, and between the Americans and the British. It's kind of like, okay, who's who? I don't know. Okay, so the strategic setting. Even before the fighting in Northwest Africa ended, intense negotiations between American and French officials began. On the morning of 10th November in Algiers, Lieutenant General Mark W. Clark, deputy to Lieutenant General Dwight D. Eisenhower, Commander-in-Chief, Allied force met Admiral General Francois Darlan, Commander-in-Chief of the collaborationist Vichy government's military forces. The different motives and needs of the two sides made these sessions difficult for all. The Allies were in a hurry to gain French help in fighting the Germans and Italians before the Axis could reinforce its units in Africa. On the same day talks in Algiers opened, British Lieutenant General Kenneth A. N. Anderson began moving his Eastern Task Force into position off Tunisia for the next series of landings. With Clark and Darlan still in the early stages of negotiations, the enemy acted. On the 11th to 12th November, German submarines fired several near misses at the American aircraft carrier Ranger, scored hits against 3 ships, and sank 3 transports off Casablanca. Intelligence sources reported Axis aircraft and transports en route to Tunis. Meanwhile, across the negotiating table, General Clark found a frustrating lack of urgency in his French counterparts. Ever since France had surrendered to Adolf Hitler in June 1940, French officers had been struggling with Nazi demands that they fight the Allies on the one hand, and with their need to retain a measure of sovereignty on the other. When Operation Storch began, German and Italian units crossed Vichy borders to complete the conquest of France begun over 2 years before. In response, the French fired on Axis units in Tunisia, which only brought closer Nazi supervision at Vichy. At Algiers, Admiral Darlan thus found himself performing a delicate balancing act. As a member of the Vichy government, he could not simply turn over French forces in North Africa to the Allies.
It's turned off.
Where was I? Darlan's ceasefire order to Oran, Casablanca garrisons was... Yeah. Garrisons was countermanded by officials in Vichy. Generals Clark and Eisenhower saw no alternative to continuing reinforcement while the talks went on. Yeah, I'm going to just start playing some more. So we're playing as black people in the African Corps yeah, about that. Who are we playing as anyway? African. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Anyway, who are we playing as the Black Regiment? Who was the Black Regiment? And back to that again. Tunisian campaign. Yeah, if anyone who, yeah, if anyone can answer that question for me, that would be great. Anyways. Two, deux. Seriously, I have to keep doing that every time. Okay, whatever. What's that?
Total war brought death home. It
Does
wasn't just
anyone,
about the
it's like, do we
soldiers
just
on the
keep
front.
dying every
This
single time?
The
Do we
crosshairs
keep
found
just
the
keep
workers
dying every
on the
single time? Is that
assembly
how it
line.
works?
They found the commuters on the train. And they found the children.
Germany,
in the schools.
1943. Oh, we get to play on a plane.
Haltet euch bereit. Gelb 7, Information bleiben.
Oh, great. I'm playing with airplane controls. These controls can be changed at any time in the pause menu. Oh, okay then. Intercept run from Hamburg. Ich bin Hamburger. Hamburger. Is that where the damn hamburger came from? Yeah, just a joke. Anyway. So let's see here. So wait, what was? Wait, where? Okay, so World War II Hamburg. Oh, hamburger. I think this might be the Hamburg bombing. This could be the capture of Hamburg. That's Wikipedia. Yep, this is the bombing of Hamburg. I'm pretty sure. We're in planes. I'm guessing we're bombers, and yeah, this is definitely Hamburg bombing. Okay. The bombing of Hamburg in World War II, 1943. Yep, was almost the most devastating attacks on Germany during the war. Dubbed Operation Gomorrah, this was an 8-day, 7-night U.S. and British all-out aerial assault on the German city that was intended to cripple Germany's industrial strength. The amount of bombs dropped on the city was greater than any other previous air bombing in the history of warfare. In the aftermath, roughly 42,000 Germans were killed. So severe was the bombing that Nazi official Joseph Goebbels believed that after the events in Hamburg, seeking peace with the Allies should have been the next course of action for Germany to take. Yeah, I don't think the British will ever surrender. However, if the Germans surrender, that'll be a different story. But, yes, so... TotallyHistory.com. Bombing of Hamburg. Okay, well, there you go. We're bombing Hamburg. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Hier, der Luftziel ist rechts vor uns. Gustav 3 und 4, hochziehen und einhalten. Gustav 2, bleib bei mir. Gelb 7, in Formation bleiben. Ich hab mir niedergelassen. Formation halten, Geschwader. Verteilt euch!
Okay, where am I getting hit at?
Gelb 7, in Formation bleiben. Ich hab eine Feinde ist hinter mir!
Airmen, infantry, volunteers, conscripts, them and us. It didn't matter where the danger came from. The threat of death unified everyone.
I am having a deja vu moment right now.
Victory.
Okay, Netherlands. Netherlands, World War II. Note to self, rename title. Oh. Oh. World War II buff looks at reviews Battlefield 5. Is there anything? Man, it's like, why is he doing? Was it something? I think it had something. What was wrong with Battlefield 5 again? I mean, the cover has a woman on it. Did women even fight in World War II? Okay, well, okay, I'll get that. Okay, never mind. Netherlands. Alright. Alright, so Netherlands. World War II. I wonder if there's anyone who knows Italia. Okay, Netherlands in World War II. Despite being neutral, the Netherlands was invaded by Nazi Germany on the 10th of May 1940 as part of Fall Gelb on 15th May 1940, and that is actually Wikipedia again. Okay, Holland. Occupation and persecution in Holland during World War II. Despite Holland's attempts to remain neutral as World War II took hold in Europe, German forces invaded the country on the 10th of May 1940. Soon after, Holland was under German control. This began 5 years of occupation, during which life only got worse for the Dutch people, as well as being repressed, forced from their homes, starved, and forced to work in factories by their occupiers. Almost 3/4 of the Netherlands' Jewish population had been deported to concentration and extermination camps by the time the war ended. Learn more about the occupation and persecution of the Dutch during this time and discover the places, monuments, and museums that you can still visit today to relive this dark period in Dutch history. That would be Holland.com. Global tourism. Okay. We're probably gonna die. I am picking up a pattern that every time I die, anyway, yeah, you know. At what point do I die and just start over? That's what I want to know. Anyway, so again, this will be more of a World War II history buff reacts to Battlefield 5.
Man's unworthiest creation.
Yeah, I should have probably named it like that. Okay.
What led it back to us? Does a hidden hand guard it? Birthing us in violence and blood? Ending us in fear? Alone? Until you pull the trigger on an enemy, you're not ready for war. You're only ready to die.
Is it possible for me to just change the title of this? Because it's...
Beginnings. Endings. In between one and the other. Between first and last. Always searching. Sometimes finding. Brothers. Sons and daughters. Mothers and fathers. We have no world without them. There is no other world.
So this whole time it was an intro, right? Everyone's just supposed to die? How do I rename this? I should seriously rename it. Well. Note to, okay, next time I decide to live stream this, I'm going to just say it's going to be called, well, it's going to be a reaction or a first impression. Or just playthrough. World War II History Buffs playthrough. That's how it's going to be. And I'm just going to do research. But yeah, it's been almost 45 minutes. Had like what, one person, two people show up? It went from 0 to 1. Yeah. But yeah, I think that was the introduction. So, yeah. Okay, so why did I not play this before? It's like the campaign sounds interesting. Gives you something to look up. Oh. Okay, so let's see here. May as well stop here. Single player enter untold war stories and take part in human drama set against global combat. There's the multiplayer. Then there's the oh my god. Okay. Well, if I ever decided to, if anyone wants me to play this, to those who are not watching the live stream, since only 2 people showed up. Yeah, the next time I decide to live stream this again, I'm going to share it with my Discord. I'm sure someone's going to look it up, someone's going to find me on Facebook, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to stop right here soon. But yeah, so let's see, So what was the introduction? That was like Normandy, I think. Was it Normandy? It's like, yeah. I remember okay, so Holland was okay, so there was Holland, Tunisia, Libya, the Netherlands, Hamburg. So yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what to. I don't even know what to call the. I don't even know what to call the next one. I was. It's like. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna share. Yeah, I'm gonna share this on my Discord, and if anyone watches this, I'll probably stream this again. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye.